Waltz Between is a night to remember. The U.W.I Medical Fraternity is hosting their annual theatrical charity play here at the university's Mona campus. It's going to be a night of laughter, suspense, and twists and turns. See you in the front row.
You know, I've been wondering if this trip is some form of vacation. I'm not paying for you to waste time with the arts and crafts, you know.
You don't get on so with Stephanie and all that money for Juilliard.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you were my personal accountant. You just worry about your little dance classes. Don't think about my money and how I choose to spend that.
Yes, I'm about deal. Watch out, 40-minute, $30 in a big bad beast and the AC go like a yeah. Big bad beast. Yeah, you know.
Good afternoon. How was your flight? Just getting in.
Afternoon.
No. I'm sorry. He's with me, so your services are no longer required. No. He's with me. Unhand his luggage, good sir. Thank you. He's with me. No, let's go. Come. This is yours, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I overheard you're going to Kappa. I'm wondering if you'd like to share a ride there. I go there as well.
Brother, you know I don't know you from a place, right?
That is true, but I know the place you're trying to get to shouldn't cost you more than $8 to get there.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe 8, maybe 12 if you're being generous.
Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Just a few words of advice. Let's say lesson number 1
Oh,
upon your
Jesus
arrival.
Christ. You know school not starting for a 2 days?
I'm sorry, but you seem to need some education because I'm
You're on disrespectful.
No, it's not your fault, nobody told you, but as soon as you step outside the Norman Manley International Airport, you are in danger of being scammed. Yes, the bagmen, the taxi men, various people are actively trying to take your money, and you have to be careful.
Okay,
Yes.
I got it.
I would have thought you'd get it. You sound Trinidadian. Did I get the accent right? But maybe you're from a more uptown area and don't really associate with the common folk. Maybe from a Westmoreland. No, maybe a Marathon.
Alright! Cut these scamming and Westmoreland. I'm from New York, bro!
New York, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. But you don't sound American at all. I never would have thought.
Well, friend, my mother is Trinidadian. And obviously, I'm here for the first time. I came for that.
Well, worry not. As I myself struggled when I first got to Jamaica, so I compiled a binder with
What?
a binder with pages and words you can read. Now look through this. That has food, shopping places, clothing, furniture.
Okay. You got it, Amanda. Let's go. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Come on, Amanda. You have literally been jumping since you were a child. It is not that hard. Oh my gosh. Okay. You got this, Amanda. It's a simple jump. It's not gonna kill you. Breathe. Light touch. Okay. Grace!
Amanda, I knew I thought I heard you, girl.
Hi, Melissa.
Don't have Melissa me. Girl, where have you been? I've been standing at the spot from 3 o'clock this afternoon waiting on you.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
figured that you were in here again.
Melissa, I am so sorry. I have literally been so caught up with learning the jet set, or Uncle Rob is literally going to kill me because he keeps saying it's not perfect.
Enough for that, man. Girl, I'm like you. I'm ready to go outside and touch some grass. This cannot work. Where's your bag? Oh, just left it. Come.
Long-time friend of the past 72 hours. I hate to interrupt your beautiful morning stroll, but I don't want to be late for the very first day of class.
Brother, you getting on like we've now whole 15 minutes
A
early.
whole 15 minutes, it's usually 30, and you cut it 15 minutes short.
Brother, you making it around have to pull this stick out of your...
Watch your profanity. Go have a seat. Find something productive to do. Maybe read a book. You might enjoy it.
Oh, fine.
I was saying before your ill-mannered interruption, maybe we could have two teachers struggling to finish up class time, or maybe a student querying an unfair grade. We all know how that goes, but those are just some ideas off the top of my head. What do you think we should do?
Why don't you ask me my name?
What's your name?
I'm Danielle.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, let's plan out the scene.
Lano, you just outline the whole thing like a nerd. I like nerds.
Once we outline the whole thing, we have to come up with our lines, the setting, the mood, the context. We need characters with motivation.
All right, fine. I'll try. Just for you.
Okay, sorry. So we can have
Time is up. Alright, so we don't have enough time for everybody this morning. We're just going to take this to another. Yes, sir.
It's after 3.
just relax, just relax. 5 more minutes.
No,
Ready?
it is another time.
What do you mean we can do it another time? This is my big acting debut. First year, then Broadway, then Hollywood in 5 years.
Alright, please stop the bickering. We obviously don't have time for this. It's our first class. You know what?
It's not every day you get to see a play with the entire cast and crew being medical students. The astounding performances will be in support of a Type C hospital. A Type C hospital is a basic district hospital in Jamaica that provides a fundamental level of care, offering inpatient and outpatient services for general medicine, minor surgery, and maternity. An amazing play for an amazing cause.
Sorry, is that voices in my head?
You know the song Voices in My Head? I don't think I've met a single person that knows that song.
Yet my mother used to come in my head all the time.
Well, your mother is someone of very good taste.
Yeah. Marcia was doing a little counts. You're dancing,
Yes, I am dancing to that song at the show that's happening at the end of the school year.
That is the showcase, you mean? Thanks, my credit.
Yes, that one.
Voices in my head. You know, it would be good, like, okay, stick with me, right? If you do like a sequence of a 4, take into a back more, when it transition into the more intense.
Why do you know anything about dancing?
Oh, I'm the new dance dancer, Spencer.
Oh, nice to meet you, Spencer. I definitely would have recognized this face anywhere on campus. I'm Amanda.
An absolute pleasure, Amanda.
Oh my gosh, I need to get that bracelet. Can I please have it under your chair? I am so sorry for throwing it at you, by the way, but you are sleeping in class. Melissa is literally going to kill me if I do not get back to her, but I will see you in our class later today.
I very much hope so. Or maybe it's just wherever you want to show me. I'm interested in.
Okay, so Carmel, give me your phone and I'll give you my number. I don't regret responding to Instagram DMs. Okay, here you go. You can call me to encounter any problems in inviting Dragon.
Yeah, you know, he's a.
There you are, Mandy. Calling and not getting it, so I figured I'd find you here. Oh, hey, bro. Don't believe we've officially met. I'm Marcus. How about this guy?
X guy. You keep forgetting the most important part of the alphabet.
And you are Spencer, right? Dance major transfer?
And
Yeah.
And you are just leaving. Out of that
Oh,
studio.
Mandy, no harm, no foul. I just wanted to ensure that you were okay and to come meet your little friend.
Great. You make
classical music. It coming like Batty and Bench, Inky and the Brain, Cartel and Sit Down. But the piece she picked is absolutely to die. I was initially nervous because I just moved from the alto line to the soprano line, and I wasn't really sure how I'd manage the range. But T said I had to let it go because the key to executing a non-classical piece is to put all your emotions into it. The song she picked, Never in Love, is such an emotional piece. It's really taking me out of my comfort zone. But T says to have faith, and I might even put a little two-step into it. Da, 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 da. I got my rehearsal recording from this week, and I think you're really, really gonna like it. Dad? 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 Did you hear anything I just said?
Let's see, you was saying something about acting class. Yes, as you can see, I'm busy right now. I'll see it later. I'll see.
Not quite. I bet if I was Amanda.
What about Amanda?
Dad, nothing. I'm literally thinking about her.
Afternoon, Miss Reed. How you doing? Is that master in office? All right. Thank you. Enjoy lunch.
Marcus! Marcus!
Hold on, Mr. Smith. I'm fine, actually.
Marcus, you know you don't need to call me Mr. Smith. Uncle Rob is fine. You know what? Son, you do not look fine. What's the matter? Come on, talk to me. Talk!
Uncle Rob, I was trying to play it cool and push my feelings away, but it's clearly not working. I'm so heartbroken. Even though sometimes it's hard to admit. You of all persons know how much I love Amanda, sir. I'd literally die for that girl. I just...
Wait. Marcus! Isn't that you and Amanda broke up well?
Yes, Uncle Rob.
And why was I not informed of this?
Exactly. She of all persons had the audacity to dump me and then get rid of me for the what Mr. Obity from Foreign who just landed. After all I did for her, that selfish, ungrateful bitch!
What's happening? I'm calling your son, listen to the cousin, I'm calling your son.
Amanda! Have you lost your mind? Have you forgotten what's at stake here?
What's going on, Uncle Rob?
You speak when spoken to, and right now you're not being spoken to. What? What's it? Just what's it?
I don't mean to be arrogant or disrespectful here, but my father has done so much for this school. He expects me to be with the best, dance with the best, and Amanda here happens to be the best. If he hears that's no longer the case, he may pull his endorsement. Amanda needs to realize that her actions towards me have her effect.
Marcus, let's get something straight. Every sacrifice that your parents have made for you to come to this school, every time that I have treated you as my own daughter, you attempt to throw it away and disregard the constant favors that I have granted you over what? Over some mongrel you just meet? Amanda, I am trying to groom you into a bride performer girl. Not the upper. Listen.
So just to be clear, Uncle, you are grooming me into a bright performing girl? Because this entire time I thought I was your puppet. That's clearly what everyone else thinks. But that's a conversation for a later day. Question to you, Uncle. When is it that I get to do what I want to do? When is it that I get to behave how I want to behave? Go where I want to go, do what I want to do, and see the people who I want to see. When is it that I get to make my own decisions and not be some kind of muse for you to interact with people with? When is it that my friends can finally get to say, oh, neat, Amanda doesn't want to go somewhere because Amanda doesn't want to go. Not because her Uncle Rob is forcing her, or Uncle Rob this and Uncle Rob that. And then you down there, so walkless. Little boy. Every single time you have an issue, instead of facing it on and communicating like a man, you run to my uncle. I don't know if you've realized or gotten the news flash, but nice, good, educated girl like me, not that we walk this man like that.
Amanda! You know better than to speak to anyone with such disrespect!
Okay, and it's okay for two of you to sit in here and disrespect me? I love your uncle, but your sister never raised my son.
In plays, movies, productions of any kind, these words come as a package deal: cast and crew. Let's think of this as an intermission and see the people behind the characters.
Because of the pandemic, there was a period where there was no smoker. And so, for example, many of us only saw one production of it last year. So it definitely took a while to get a lot of class participation because no one really knew that much about it. And even to get a lot of people to come to the show took a lot of wrangling and getting people to know about it. And then I also think what it did help with is that we were able to integrate old traditions with new traditions and kind of form our own because we had to create our own experience and idea about smoker itself.
What a typical show night looks like for me is, well, kind of hectic, but at the same time, it's good because I have to get my stage hands ready to set the stage and to just prep themselves so, ready to each time to clear the stage and set it again, clear the stage, set it again, so that the actors can do what they're doing good.
As Spencer is a regional, I identify with him very well because I'm Trinidadian. So it shows that when you come here in a different place, it's very different to, integrate into a new culture, a new society. You go to a new place, you fall in love with a girl, So it does really, I think, a really good job of mirroring how we actually operate in real life.
Well, Type C hospitals are the most under-resourced hospitals on the island. So we have Type A, Type B, Type C. Type Cs are the bottom of the pyramid. So with a play of this size and caliber, we try to raise funds in order to help them to gain some resources that would be essential in delivering patient care. Because without those delicate and most important instruments, it definitely prolongs how long it takes for patients to recover, how long it takes to get patient readings, and those are all important in order for better diagnosis and treatment of these patients.
Balancing medical school and theater production was a very daunting task, something I wasn't sure until I had to do it, but I really focused on compartmentalizing. When it was time to rehearse and learn lines, that's what I did. And when it was time to study, I studied, and I tried to cut out any distractions that could have gotten in the way of that. And the time management skills that I learned over this summer, I hope will help me throughout my medical career.
I'm most proud of the props because it took a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of planning, and gathering supplies was really hectic. So I'm most proud of that. The details that I would say that the audience probably wouldn't see is the fact that most of these stuff were basically DIY. For example, my wonderful speakers, it's just boxes, cartridge paper, and these are actually paper plates with a metallic black spray paint on it. So though this is small stuff, I am really proud of it, and I think that it really elevated the whole scene, each scene, and the whole essence of the play.
I think theatre is such an on-the-move thing, and being student doctors and learning how to work on the move is one of the biggest things that can happen, because so many things can happen on the stage that are, you can't anticipate it. And that's one of the biggest things that healthcare helps you to do, and being in theatre, I feel like translates to healthcare in that sense, because no two patients are the same, no two audience is the same, and you have to adapt. And the castmates had to adapt every night to what was going on and what was happening. And I feel like that's one of the biggest skills that are necessary for us as student doctors, in addition to time management. So much was going on, school, everything, and still they showed up in various avenues. They showed up in their schoolwork, they showed up in the theatre, and they kept doing it again and again, and that's what makes an excellent doctor.
Behind the scenes is a stage all unto itself. Every performance counts. Intermission's over, so let's head back to our seats for the finale.
Okay, so now, I have exciting news. So, in class, we learned about the different singing techniques, whether to sing with a live band, with a recorded track, and I think I got up to the showcase, and I'm really excited to
I just don't understand why your cousin being so ungrateful. What do you mean?
Dad? Did you hear anything I just said?
What's wrong, Lex? What?
Dad, do you know the song I'm singing for the showcase?
Oi, yes, I think I heard. You say, come, Mr. Taliban, they like come and me wanna go.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Are you being for real right now? I've been overlooked. I've been overshadowed by someone who isn't even your daughter. All I want is for you to see me. Look at me. Am I nothing to you?
Am I interrupting something?
No, you're not.
I felt piercing thorns, weathered raging storms, just to be with you.
I won the war, but didn't win your heart. And that's what I was fighting for. I set up the score for you. And I know you didn't ask me to, but I already bled and died for you.
Amanda? Yes, this is dance. This is yo, yes, wonderful performance. I'm so proud. Oh my.
Spencer, I have been trying to reach out to you the whole entire Spencer, please. I have been trying to reach out to Melissa to get into contact with you, and you just have not been answering any of my calls.
So Melissa has been telling me she seems to be the only one who could stand being around any other.
Spencer, it's not like that. Just please let me explain.
Oh, you want to explain? You had all the time up till this point to explain. And what did you choose? Absolute silence!
Spencer,
So, no, keep the same silence now, please.
Spencer, you don't understand. It wasn't like that.
I look like I want to understand anything.
Spencer, Uncle Rob has put so much on the line for Lexi and I to be where we are right now. All he simply asked for me to do was dance with Marcus, so I did it.
And what about all the time we spent together, right? Made you feel like I would judge you so harshly. You know everything about my father, how that man hate me. And I still owe he everything. So don't come now, like it's an excuse.
Spencer.
You lost your mom! Lost your mom! Because about time somebody tell you what you clearly need to hear. That man chose you, you know. Your Uncle Rob chose to be your parent, you know. And as far as I know, man should act like man must stand up like man.
Now, I know this is not normally something you hear a female say, but I am sorry, okay? And I am sorry, I know that I'm wrong, I felt wrong. I understand if you don't forgive me.
Hello, good night, good night, good night, hello, good night. Good night to you too. Now, all that I was saying is very true. But I was on.
They've put on quite a show. A spectacular show indeed. From cast to crew. The suspense. The drama. How Shafit? How could he? But then again, that was a really good play. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hoped you did as well. This has been yet another Agenda Jamaica. Thanks for watching.